Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Emmie. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you noticed, but I've got braces and I just wanted to let you know that I can't speak. I've got a lisp every time I say something with an S in it, and I've been like this for the past week and a half, so I'm really sorry. And let me know in the comments below what you think of my braces. I think they're quite weird. I'm not used to them yet, but I thought it'd be only right to film a video because I haven't filmed in like 2 weeks and I'm so sorry about that. But I'm back, better than ever, and today's video is in collaboration with Betty Box, which is a brand that I really recommend because they do a bunch of subscription boxes for people that are, you know, wanting to find out more about periods, you know, things about that, and I think they're so good. So I'm going to tell you a bit about the box, and I'm going to answer so many questions about boys, periods, growing up, school, braces and things like that. So without further ado, let's get started. Here is the box. I think we should open it and see what's inside. I love what's inside it and I think you guys will as well. I have been testing these boxes out and I love them, and I just dropped something out of it. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can get a pad version and a tampon version. This is the pad version, and I think the tampon version is the exact same, however you get pads and not, I mean, you get tampons and not pads. So in the night box you get 5 pads because I think normally periods last 3 to 5 days. I think mine lasts about 4 days, so this would be good for a month. Obviously you get them once a month because your period's once a month, so that's what you get in that. In the day box you get 9, which is perfect. That will probably last you the amount of time you have your period for. So that's good. This might seem weird to some of you, but here is the day pad. I just want to show you guys because obviously if you're going to buy this, I want to show you what you're going to get. So here is the day pad. It looks quite easy for day use, really nice. And here is the night pad. It's really long, as you can tell, because obviously in the night you might want a longer pad. I feel really weird talking about pads, but this whole video is to tell you about things that you might not feel comfortable asking people about, so that is why I'm here. So in the bag you get some extra pads in case, I don't know, you might need some more, and now you've got enough to last you probably 2 months, you know. Heads up, this video is like quite weird. Like I'm going to talk about periods and growing up and things like that that you might not be feeling comfortable to ask someone about. So it's kind of like a guide if you want to know, and if you feel really uncomfortable about me talking about this stuff, please click off this video because that's literally what the video is. Here is the panty liner pad. If you don't know what a panty liner is, you can use it when you're not on your period just to stick in your underwear, or you can use it when you are if you have a really light flow. Really good for things like that. You then get this box. Again, I don't think it's going to focus, and this is for you, and everything in here is perfect for when you're on your period and you just want to have some time to yourself. So I'm going to show you what's inside. This is my favourite part about the box because I don't see a lot of boxes do things like this, and I love it. So I'm going to show you what's inside. So you get the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Hair Sculpt Treatment. In here, this basically moisturises and conditions your hair. Really good for a pamper night if you need that nourish. You then get this really cute watermelon pen, which is perfect for if you want to go to school with it or you just need it in general. You then get a Hogley tea bag. This is peppermint herbal infusion, which is lovely for relaxation. You then get a Girl Power liquid lipstick in the shade Expectations. This is really nice actually. You then get the Nip and Fab Teen Skin Pore Blaster Wash Nighttime. This sounds really good for me because I love to like get my pores all sorted. I love to just clear them as much as I can, and this seems like it will do that for me every day if I use it, so perfect. And then finally you get some iPads. These are Kiwi ones and you get quite a few in here, so they won't just last you once, they'll last you quite a few times. Oh, and you may also get some chocolate, but I ate that, so that's gone. So now I'm going to sit here and answer a bunch of questions anonymously about things that you guys have always wanted to know. I recently started secondary school and I find it really difficult. I was completely separated from all my primary school friends, and I've tried to make new ones in class, but they keep turning on me, and we're not just as close, so I feel like I have no one to go to. So I remember in year 7 I found it very difficult. I remember having, like, I had friends but I never had like a group that I could rely on, and I felt like obviously in year 7 you're brand new to everything and you don't really know anyone and you're getting used to it all. I remember sticking with one of my friends from primary school and I was with her, and then she obviously found her friends and I didn't have any, and I tried to find people, but you just kind of get them in the end, and you need to know that like you will get them. And things like going to clubs and going to after school things, helping out, you'll find people there that have similar interests in you. So if you go to a music club and people go to that, you know that you all like music, and that's what you can bond on. In year 10, or I think year 9, year 10 was when I found my group of friends that I trust and I love, and I found them because we all just kind of clicked, and I feel like that's what you're gonna have. But yeah, year 7 for me was exactly the same. I didn't really have a group. Everyone was in groups from primary school and I was just kind of confused, but I feel like people just start to kind of birch out to everyone, and that's what happens. So don't worry too much, it'll be fine. Can you tell us your first period story? So my mum tells me that my period story was a lot different to what I think it was. I remember the night before my period being like, oh, my tummy hurts a bit. And I remember going to the toilet, and this is going to sound so personal, but I remember looking and being like, this doesn't look normal, and it wasn't blood, it just didn't look right. And I was quite scared, I didn't know what was wrong with me, and my mum said, just, you know, gave me one of these and was like, put one in your pants, and when you wake up you might bleed. And I was like, what? Like, I was a bit scared. And I remember waking up and I did bleed, and I was like, oh, my period's here. And I was quite unexpected on it. Like, I was really excited, and my mum said that I was excited because obviously periods like means that you're growing up and all that stuff. And I got mine when I was 13 years old or 14. It was like 13, 14. I remember being really scared that I didn't get mine because a lot of my friends started when they were 12, 11, and some were 13, and I was really scared that I wouldn't start mine. But then I remember starting it and I was so excited because I was like, finally, I'm a woman. But yeah, that was how I started my period. I told my cousins straight away, they were so excited, and yeah, that's how I started. How old were you when you first got your period? I was 13 or 14, I can't remember. Do you get cramps and things on your period? No, I don't. I think it's, alright, it's going to sound really weird, but I think it's because I'm vegetarian. Ever since I gave up meat, my periods have been so good to me. The only time I get pain is sometimes after or before my period, but I never get them during. How would you explain the level of pain you get when you're on your period? For me, it's like a 2, but uncomfortable. Uncomfortable, I say about a 7. Pain, about a 2. However, when I'm on my period, I get breakouts on my skin and I look a little bit like bigger. I think that's because obviously my body's growing a bit, but like I know that my hips get bigger a bit and my tummy gets bloated a lot, so I think that's my, I don't know, side effect. Oh, I like this question. How do you balance revision with YouTube? Now, recently, as you can tell, I haven't been on YouTube for about 2 weeks. I've been trying to figure out what I need to do to get my school and my YouTube together, and I've made like a rota. I've done Saturday and Sunday as my YouTube days, Monday to Friday as my revision days. I've been going to interventions after school and during school, lunchtime, and obviously getting really good timetables out, loads of past papers. That's what's helping me. My exams went really bad for my whole entire school, not even just me. We all failed. I think 13% of my year actually kind of passed, which is so bad and so nerve-wracking because we've got a new spectrum, we've got a whole new curriculum, and it's so hard for us to get used to that, and I can't believe that only 13% passed. I got really bad, and I don't mind sharing that with you because I know that maybe when I open my GCSE results, maybe on camera, I can look back on this and be like, wow, I did really bad. In my mocks, I got a 1 in maths, a U in science, a 5 and 6 in English, and a C in media because I haven't handed in any of my work, a C in music because I haven't handed in any of my work. I got a 3 or 2 in PE, which is so bad, but I didn't do really well in theory because it's quite sciencey, and obviously I failed science, and I didn't do my PSA, I didn't do my religious education test, so I didn't get a mark for that. So yeah, I'm not doing really well at the moment, but I'm trying really hard to do better. When, if you feel anxious in class, do you calm down? I've tried deep breaths and struggle to breathe when I feel anxious. I don't like feel anxious about stuff like that. I have, well, I say this, a load of you said that you have it as well. I think I have OCD in the mind. I think about things really deeply and really negatively in my mind when I'm doing something. For example, when I'm in English, I'm thinking about Africans dying with no water. It sounds ridiculous, but that's what I do. And to try and get rid of that, I think on what I'm learning, and I really think about it. If I'm stressed, I ask to walk out of class, I have a little walk around, go back in, go to the toilet. If they don't let you go, they're gonna have to, because it will help you. What's it like when you start your period? Like, how much blood is there? Love you too. It's definitely not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be really, really scary, and I don't remember being scared, and I honestly thought I'd get about that much blood in me. No, don't worry, you'll be fine. What are you planning on doing after GCSEs? Like, are you going to do A levels, BTEC, do an apprenticeship? And what do you think the best option is? I'm really struggling. Good question. I want to go to a media college. I'm not going to say the name, but the college is one of my dream colleges. I would love to get into it. It's very hard to get into. I go there already for like a Saturday class, so I really hope I can get in. I think it's perfect for me. All you do is media, you do filmmaking and things like that, and that just seems perfect for me. So I would love to do that. If I don't get into that, I probably will do a college, or like maybe work on this. I don't know. Did you get bullied for your YouTube channel? I wouldn't say bullied, I got picked on, and I don't remember it. It was like 3 years ago. I remember being told that I was trying to be Zoella, that I wouldn't be successful enough, and things like that that really brought me down. I did not listen to them. Look where I am right now. And it's the complete opposite now. I've got an amazing community in my school that are so supportive, and I really, really hope they continue to support me, because they are the best lot of people, and I really do hope they continue to help me out. Were you scared to tell your parents about your period? No, I actually am really open. Like, I think I told my mum straight away. I was like, Mum, I think I'm starting my period, and I think, don't be scared. I think it's normal, and I'm pretty sure your parents will probably be waiting for you to start, so once you tell them, they might be a bit more relieved. So tell them, don't hide it. What do you use on your period? Are you a tampon or pad girl? I'm a pad girl. I don't really like tampons, although I really want to start getting into using them, because pads are really uncomfortable for school, for life, and for the gym. Yeah, so I want to get into using tampons. However, I love pads, and I think they're just easy. So I'm a pad girl. What are your signs of starting your period? So my signs of starting my period is that my hips really hurt. Like, really hurt. Like, I can't move, and my tummy really, it feels like I've done like 1,000 sit-ups and I can't move. How often do you get your period, and how many days in a month? So I get my period around 3 to 5 days a month, every month. Although when I turned vegetarian, I didn't get my period for like 2 months, and I felt really scared. I don't know why I didn't get it, because obviously, you know, I don't know why. But yeah, I just want to let you know, if you do turn veggie, you might not get your period for 2 months, because I didn't. What's the right age to start a period? People can start periods from like 11 to 16, 17. I started mine when I was like 13, 14. What should I do if I haven't started my period yet? You should be fine. I remember my friends didn't start their period till late, and I didn't start my period till too late. I was like 13, 14, and I remember my friends starting really early, and I wasn't worried. When you get to maybe 16, 17, go and see a doctor. How are your braces doing, and what are the ups and downs? Okay, I wanted to do a whole video on this, so I am going to do a whole video on my braces. So, I cannot talk, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I honestly can't talk. This is the best I've been speaking in so long. I can't get my words out, and I have a lisp, and my mouth isn't really functioning right. Sounds a bit weird, but I honestly don't really know how to speak. Another thing is, I'm not used to what I look like. I will look in the mirror and be like, oh my god. And I feel like that's normal for anyone that just gets braces. I think I look weird. I think I look really, really, really weird, and I don't think you guys are used to me, so bear with me. I don't know how to talk. In the next few videos, I'm going to be really like hard to speak, but yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see a whole video on braces and what I've learnt so far. I would definitely do that for you. Okay, so that is the end of my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. I'm really sorry if I didn't answer your question. If I didn't, then comment it and I'll go and answer it straight away. I love you guys more than anything, and I really hope this video helped you. Thank you to Betty Box. I'll check them out down below. Sorry, I can't really speak. I'm not used to speaking. I will see you very, very soon for a new video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you then. Bye! Mwah. I even marked the pad to make it look like blood, because I'm that extra.